Hello guys! Today we'll be playing Bound by Flame. It just came out today. It's been on pre-purchase on Steam for a while now. Let's see here. I know pretty much next to nothing about this game, other than just, you know, bits and pieces that I've gathered from trailers. Like I watched like the very first trailer that came out. Like, oh, that looks, you know, not bad. Kind of followed a little bit, and kind of stopped following after I realized that it's not coming out for the Xbox One. It's coming out for. It came out for the PS3, PS4, and the PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and PC. I was like, okay, kind of wanted it for next gen, but whatever. So I decided to get on the PC because I don't have a PS4. So let's jump right in. I know next to nothing, but yeah. Oh, there's a character creation. Barrel, male. Doesn't seem too deep. Character customization. Let's go with phase 4. I guess that's my character. Too bad I can't, you know, change the color of his hair or anything. That'd be kind of... Okay, let's see. Go with Hawk. I always use, you know, normal mode. I never play easy. So
I doubt I shall ever forget the strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan. The peoples of the world had been fearfully whispering about the Ice Lords for the past 10 years, though of course they had been present long before then. The Deadwalker army, an endless horde of undead creatures under the Ice Lord's command, swept down from the mountains in the north, annihilating all resistance on the continent. Each battle only served to swell their ranks with the defeated dead, and the bloodless world seemed ready to sink into an endless ice age, where there would be no place for the living. There were a few who still tried to stand against the invaders. The elves, who had hitherto remained neutral, and the red scribes, a small group of scholars who believed their knowledge might be able to tip the scales. The scribes had recently engaged the services of a group of mercenaries known as the Freeborn Blades, a renowned company who would become even more so after these events. The Blades were to protect them while they performed a ritual which was intended to change the course of the war.
I'm going to assume that's me.
Great scouts. You can smell them from 50 yards away. So here we are. And just think, the captain wanted me to stay and set up camp. I didn't join the Freeborn Blades to smack pots and go to trains. But he knows that. He knows his men, and he knows his powder master hates just hanging around. Setting up camp. Now that's what I call being useful. I honestly believe we stay out of this damn war till the end. Well, looks like the end just showed up. The Ice Lords have really done it this time. Olivertiel is on the brink. Nothing will stop the Deadwalkers. Soon there won't be a town left to fall back to. Or even a tavern where you can spend your pay. There's no one left to turn back this filthy, stinking tide. If it were even possible. Let's hope our beloved employers can deliver on their promises. If their big ritual thing doesn't pan out, we're all gonna be left standing here with our asses hanging out. A bunch of chatty priests playing Sorcerer's Apprentice against 7 immortal mages. Sounds great. Anyhow, you have to fight fire with fire, so they say. Damn, they're here already. I better warn the others fast.
Just a little stiff when he's running around.
Enjoy your stroll. Get over here and tell me about it.
Well, it looks like we know a little bit more about the lore here, about some of the different characters and factions of the game.
By the looks of you, I'm guessing it wasn't just a quiet
Excuse
stroll.
me.
So, what did you see?
The Deadwalkers are already close. We got one of their scouts.
God damn it, Falcon! I've told you 100 times. Recon means observing and reporting, not charging in and fighting without thinking.
I didn't want him to alert all of the others before we were ready for them.
But what if they'd have killed you? Then you wouldn't have been able to alert us before they were ready to attack us. Think for a second. God's blood. We have to get ready for them. Now that you've finally got your ass back over here, you can prepare some traps. Get Peeler to help you place them around the temple. That'll give us some time, and we'll hear them coming.
Yes, sir, Captain.
And if you have questions, you know where to find me.
Talk to the captain some more.
The way you're standing there looking like a kid waiting for sweeties tells me you have a question. Oh, come on then. Out with it.
Anything else I can do, apart from waiting for the hobblers to come knocking on the temple doors?
You could go and search the area. Nobody's coming back to collect what they left here. Or you could go and check inside. See if our adorable employers need a hand. Or a neck rub.
This isn't the ideal place to get trapped by the Deadwalkers. Do we have an escape plan?
If you think I dragged us to the top of this mountain without figuring out how to get back down, laddie, you're not going to be commanding troops anytime soon. It's true they're early, but the plan stays the same. We have to hold this position until the dozy bastards are done with their chanting. What comes after that is my concern until I tell you.
I was only asking, sir. I guess we could just hold our noses and chop our way out through them?
Don't count on it. If the Deadwalkers are already here, it means Bastion has fallen. It's just away to the west, and that means we get stuffed by a whole siege battalion. There'll be hobblers, specters, spewers, maybe even a juggernaut if the gods have decided to stick it all the way in. The gods, or the Ice Lords.
So juggernauts really exist? I've never seen one.
Well, I have, and I'd rather not have to see another. I worked in Amorkine for a couple of years. A huge fortress with walls as high as 10 men. Those things tore the place down with their bare hands. There were 2 of them, maybe 3. The fortress fell in a single night.
There's something creepy about our employers.
I shouldn't have to remind you of the Freeborn Blades Code. You don't ask questions about a paying customer. And of course they're strange. It doesn't take a genius to figure out they're more than just wise men seeking knowledge. But so far, the only thing that's bothering me is their insistence on performing the ritual in this god's forsaken temple.
I guess that this is the only place they could do it. Or maybe they just don't want to die without company. The whole thing stinks of mass suicide to me.
Ah, give it a rest, lad. Damn. Probably should have got you to pay in advance.
I'll go, Captain.
Who's this? Oh. Map of your location can always be accessed by pressing back. Let's use up on the D-pad to display quick map and find out where you are without having to pause the action. I see, okay. So press up once to view a map of the area. Press up again to turn it off. Press up again to mini-map. Who's this fellow? Hawk, eh?
Hey, Vulcan. Can't talk to you right now.
But Hawk, I want to talk to you. Who's this guy? He looks cool. I like his helmet. Give me your helmet! Guessing this is Peddler? Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's a monk. What's this? What's this? It's shiny. Let's open it up. Kick it. Yeah! 12 gold and a raw metal.
3 months without a chance to spend my pay. I'm sick of this goddamn war.
Exploding trap. Or how much? 10? I assume so.
That should do it. I'll give all these to Peeler. He'll figure it out.
Let's give it to the new guy. New guy, where are you, new guy? Ah, Peter, hey, I'm gonna talk to Buffalo.
Everything okay, Buffalo?
Yeah, I wish those goddamn mobile corpses would just attack. I hate all this hanging around.
You don't seem too upset that the Dead Walkers are coming for us.
It's not the first time we've faced the Dead Walkers, and considering what's going on, we knew that one day, sooner or later, we'd have to deal with their main force. It's not like there are a lot of us to stand against them. I just hope we can put up a good fight before they kill us.
What do you think of our employers?
You know very well it's not up to us to decide, but I think they're a bunch of scrotums. They're convinced they can win this war with a few books. And while they're busy doing their stupid research, we have to watch their asses. But that's the job. It's not like we had any choice.
Do you have any clue why the scribes wanted to gather here?
I don't know. At least we can be sure of one thing. It wasn't for the beautiful scenery. I heard them mumbling about an invoking chamber. That's what they came here to find. I guess it must be important to them.
They say you can't be killed. Is that true?
Sometimes you're so gullible it's almost charming. That's just a story they tell to new recruits.
Still, you've been in the Blades a hell of a long time, and you're still in one piece.
That doesn't mean anything. Sure, I've been lucky. I can handle myself, and I guess I'm smart enough to know when to fall back. So, sure, I ain't bought it yet, but my turn will come.
See you later. Hey, Peeler, lend me a hand, will you? We've got to prepare the area before it gets overwhelmed with walking corpses. These are a few treats to welcome our buddies, the Deadwalkers. Booby-trap all the access points. Try not to blow yourself up.
Don't sweat it, I can handle it.
I'm not kidding. If you lose an arm, it's gonna be my ass that gets blamed.
You know what? I kind of like their sheaths for the swords. You don't have to, you know.
The Hobblers are coming! Now!
Drive them back! We must hold the esplanade! Here come more of them.
Shite. Fine. Like I was saying before, with their sheaths, it seems like, you know, they can just like kind of die. They don't have to, you know, like with your everyday sheath, you know, you have to pull it out, you know, like the sword. But this, you can just pull it up a little bit, and just seems more convenient. Breaking his shield. Shot kills. This guy definitely is kind of skeleton. Pretty small too. Damn, he's big.
Fall back! Everybody to the temple, now!